much, but you're trying to find out who your lawyer is?
Yeah, but I was just wondering about the attorney-client privilege because on April, real quick, is it normal if an attorney doesn't show up to court, period? Like, I had an attorney not show up to court for 4 different court dates, and then the only reason we had court dates was to see that the attorney has talked to me. Is that normal? Does that happen often?
Not to my knowledge.
This doesn't seem legal or right, does it?
No. So who's not showing up to court?
Oh, no, it's been a while, right? So then I have a new attorney, right? So my new attorney, that's the funny part too. So I talked to him one day. We were supposed to meet, and then boom, zip. I don't know. So my last attorney who never showed up, the four out of 4 he was gone.
Oh
The one time he showed up though, it was to James, please. The one time he showed up right here, it was to help get me a warrant, right? So I was trying to find out when my new attorney was when he took over, because I don't think my last attorney, I don't think he was even representing me, so I think he went to court for once. That
Okay, when was the last court date? Was that approximately?
so it's going to be June 20th, so if you could tell me who was representing me that day. Or June 12th.
I show that John Austin is your lawyer as of May 24th, 2023.
Okay, give me one
Is that
second.
not
No,
familiar?
sorry, 1 second. Sorry, May 24th, 2023. That was John, what was it?
Austin.
Okay, John, okay. Austin, A-S-T-I-O-N.
A-U-S-T-I-N.
Okay, got you. Yeah, that's the whole entire thing. Like, it just seems insane, right? So my attorney, Mr. I don't understand this whatsoever. So Mr. Ainsley, my attorney.
Talking to the receptionist.
Yes, Mr. Attorney Ainsley, right? So he didn't come to court at all. Any court case we had. So then the court went to a different attorney. So then he went to a different attorney May 24th, right? So then he showed up on June 12th, or he showed up on, I think he showed up on May 15th, right? I don't know. But he showed up, I think, oh, maybe it was. I don't know. What day did I get my warrant? No, yeah.
Well, this time it does show John Austin.
Okay, can you see what time my warrant was?
What's that?
Can you see when the warrant was?
I know I don't see that.
Okay, gotcha, 100%. And then, yeah, there's some discrepancies for sure in the docket history, but John Austin, can I have a personal line for him? And then, do I even have the case anymore, or do you guys just drop it and let it go?
Do you even have a case number?
Yeah, the two
Well, I'm going by that number you gave me.
Yeah, is it? So, last time I seen anything on the docket history, it seemed like there should be in 2 different courts right here. Is there anything else going on about me? Because I found out that there's 3 cases that they tried putting together on October, or not October, but they tried adding to this right here. So I mean, it's ridiculous in the paperwork.
Where do they do that?
So, I
I'm
mean,
not showing that one case open myself.
what?
The case of the number that you gave me.
Yeah, so 2AC is not even open anymore.
That's the only one I show.
Oh, okay, so that one is open, right? And
Well, let's see.
gotcha. Can you see anything in civil court? Because I was threatened the other day by a collection agency saying that they were gonna.
Okay, would you like his direct line?
No, I don't. I don't want to because this is my third. No, this is my.
Yes.
No, Jamie, stop. Please. This is my third attorney right here, right?
You
And
need
then,
to talk to
Jamie,
him.
Jamie, please. It's my third attorney right here, and I talked to him on the phone for a minute, and then he is like, I felt like I was wasting time. Where like he was like,
Okay, is there anything else I can do for you?
yes, I would like to talk to like the main supervisor, like some super boss, because I don't want this guy. It's ridiculous right here. I'd like to file for.
Okay, okay, one more, please.
You're
Jamie,
talking to the receptionist,
Jamie, stop, dude.
Why are you giving all this information to the receptionist?
Because she
needs to do her job.
She's acting as a receptionist. She's not a receptionist, Jamie.
Yeah, she is.
Jamie, how do you know? Stop.
Because,
Jamie,
what do you
stop.
mean?
She said she's filling in for the receptionist. Stop, Jamie, stop, dude. Please stop.
When did she do that?
Jamie, please stop. This is my kid's right, Jamie.
Why aren't you talking to your DAC?
Jamie, because he's bullshit, Jamie. Please, can you give me a minute? Please,
What do you mean he's bullshit?
Jamie, please, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Please.
Shut up! Stop telling me, please! That's what I'm talking about. You don't listen to me whatsoever.
Jamie.
You don't fucking listen.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with my attorney.
You just don't listen.
Jamie, okay, should I hang up? It seems like a fist around, Jamie. So I'm trying to get.
Unfucking believable.
I'm trying to get information, Jamie.
God damn.
Jamie. What the fuck?
Like you're being a fucking baby.
Jamie, what do you mean I'm being a baby? They're violating all my constitutional rights, Jamie.
No, they're not.
What, Jimmy? What?
No, they're not.
Oh my god, dude. This is not.
They're not violating any of your constitutional rights.
Okay.
You keep saying the only reason you're going to court is so that you and your lawyer check in, and that's not the reason you're going to court. You're going to court to decide whether or not you're taking the prosecutor's...
Okay, you said you want Mr. Austin supervised?
Yes, please, yes,
Hold
please.
on, please.
Yeah. Jim, can we touch this?
Whether or not
can
you're
we-
taking the prosecutor's plea
Can we touch this?
or
for
going
a
to
second?
trial.
Can we touch this for a second?
Shut up.
Jamie,
Shut the fuck up.
Jamie.
Kelsey?
Hi, Kelsey. How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
My name is going to be Timothy James Herbert. That's going to be Herbert. And Kelsey, what's your last name?
What? Can you tell me why you're calling me?
Yeah. So I was I've been having like just some just issues with my DAC. Is like my third guy, and I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I can't understand. You're having issues with what?
Oh, I'm just having issues at my trains. My third attorney here. So Miss Kelsey, what is your last name?
So, I'm actually going to ask you the question because you're calling me. So, I need to know your name and your cause number before
Heck
I
yeah.
can talk to you.
So my name's gonna be Timothy, Timothy. Last name's gonna be Herbert, Herbert.
What's your cause number?
2AC 1098.
Who's your attorney?
That's my huge dilemma right here. So I've been having the most bizarre time, but I think his name's gonna be John Austin.
Okay, is it a case charged in University Place?
Yeah. So it's University. Yeah, it says University Place, but that's another thing too. So it's University Place, right? Shouldn't they go off the University Place rules, like like University Place like laws, or also it's like a municipal court. So should they use muni court
And
rules?
what's your current charge? Do you know it?
I believe it's going to be, I don't know. It's
4th degree assault.
it says 4th degree assault, but it says the other participant's gonna be the cop.
It says, excuse me, what?
It says the participant in the docket history. It says the participant is going to be the cop. And it says that the alleged victim, she is.
Okay, I'm just pulling up your case so that I can check it
Heck
here
yeah.
what they've charged you with. So it looks like, I see that they have charged you with a misdemeanor crime of
Yeah.
4th degree assault. And it looks like, hold on, sorry. It looks like you're, charged in, it was, the University Place charge. So it looks like, John Austin is your attorney, and it looks like, that you have a warrant.
Heck yeah. So is there any way to get the notes for this case? Like, like all the notes, like the citation could, is there any way possible?
The citation?
Or no, like the notes, like everything like on the court, like everything, not from the court, I apologize. I'm not too savvy when it comes to the legal stuff. I don't really know too much, but like the attorney guy, like when he like writes notes and stuff, like about like a file, is there all the notes of the file and stuff that they have?
So if you're requesting your own client file from your attorney, it sounds like that's what you're asking. You need to make a request in writing.
Okay.
That your name, like your case number that you just gave me. So you need to write that on there. So
Okay.
2AC 1098.
Heck yeah.
And your name.
Yeah.
Write it all out on a piece of paper.
Heck yeah. Do you have a court form number?
What's that?
Do I need to use a court form number or a court docket, like a cover page, like a municipal court?
No, you can just write it on any paper you have.
Got you.
And you can just say that you are requesting a copy of your client file held here at the Department of Assigned Counsel, and you can drop that letter off at our front desk.
Got you. So last time when I first initially met with the gentleman, my attorney, on the phone, right? So I have a huge issue with my whole entire case, like all this stuff right here. But I've been waiting forever just for anything. I have never got not your fault, not your fault, not your problem. I totally understand. Sorry. So I just the guy, we're talking about some video evidence right here. So he's like watching video evidence, but he's like talking about the end of the video. He's like, he's never watching it. So he's like trying to push things on me, but I mean, like, it just doesn't make any sense. And then the deputy prosecutor attorney, like, it just, he's also involved with like an eviction litigation thing that's going on right here. And then it turns out that he's just, I think it's a conflict of interest, 100%. So I'm not sure where to go for this because I'd have to sit down with you to actually go through everything right here. So. Do I have anything?
Well, Timothy, let me you have the warrant. And so
yes,
I think the first thing to do is you want to quash your warrant so you don't have a warrant out for your arrest.
Yes, ma'am. So 100% right here. So, Miss Kelsey?
Right.
Yes, Miss Kelsey here. So the biggest issue right here is I'm not sure if it says right here. This can be police excessive force. I'm like terrified. What happened to me in the jail was unexcusable. It is insane. And I am subsequently terrified about having huge issues with it. And then it felt like, Mr. Ainsley has been provoking me, mocking me, and taunting me, it's just...
Mr. Ainsley, your attorney is Mr. Austin. Okay?
Yes, I know, yeah. March...
He's a very good attorney, and he has tons of experience. And so, what I would do is, I see that you had already one time set a warrant cancellation hearing. It was set for July 31st, and you didn't show up at that hearing.
July 31st is set. I never said that. When was that?
Yep.
When was that set?
You live chatted for a quash date, and that was set, and then you didn't show up. So it's still outstanding. It's been outstanding this whole time.
Okay,
so I
Miss
would
Kelsey.
go back and do that same thing to request a warrant cancellation hearing date.
Yes, ma'am, I got you.
And then if you have that warrant cancellation hearing date,
Yep.
it would be best that you get in touch with John Austin, and I can also send him a message to call you once you have your warrant quash date so you can talk to him about what's been going on and why you missed court so that you have that conversation before your warrant cancellation date. But first things first is you want to get your warrant quashed, okay?
Okay, so before I get my warrant quash thing, I want to get my warrant sorry, you lost me there.
Yeah, so you just need to go, do you have access to the internet?
Not really. Do you have a place?
You do.
Can you provide internet for me?
Yes.
So all you have to do is when you have access to the internet, you just put in Google Pierce County District Court.
Okay.
And then you click on it when you're at Pierce County District Court.
Yeah.
And then what will happen is I'm going to it right now so I can tell you exactly what to do.
We'll have the rules. We'll have the rules and procedures, like what the attorney's supposed to do.
You go to the bottom, and it says contact us, and there is an option for live chat, and you click on it, and you'll talk to a clerk, and you tell them your name and your case number, and to set you a warrant cancellation hearing.
So that's what I did in set for the 31st, right?
Yeah, so you need to do it again, though, because you're going to, because it's still outstanding. So go
No.
and do that again and get a court date so you can come in and cancel your warrant so there's not a warrant for your arrest, okay?
Miss Kelsey, I don't have a warrant for arrest. I totally understand. Cancel the warrant quash thing right here. But the court date for July 31st, that was not to my knowledge. When was that case set? Because last I knew that there was a court date on June 12th, right? So on June 12th, I talked to, what was his name? Freeman. I talked to Jessica Freeman 7 days prior. So I talked to Jessica Freeman on the 5th of June. I told her I was having issues with my attorney. I said I would like to set the case over a little bit longer. And on the day of court, I called everybody. I tried calling the judge. I talked to everybody, so that should be all reflected in the docket.
Well, and that's why the best thing to do and the best thing is to be proactive and quash this warrant. So the sooner you do it, the better that looks. So if there was some misunderstanding before, that's okay. But if you are proactive to set the warrant cancellation hearing and go back to court yourself instead of having to get arrested by a police officer.
For $100? Okay, sorry, Miss Kelsey. So $100. So I don't know too much. Did they actually defund the police here in Pierce County?
Oh my God.
So
Kelsey, did they defund the police?
no, they're not defunded. So hey, Timothy, I got another phone call.
Sorry. One quick question. Can my attorney not come to any court appearances? So like for 5 months, he didn't appear to one court. So it's 4 court appearances he missed. The only one he went to is the one to get my warrant, right? So he said he couldn't do anything to defend me, even though I talked to him on a lot of bases. But I went to every court appearance, right? But he didn't go to one of them. So is that normal? Can that happen?
What are you doing?
Well,
Like, what the
that
fuck?
wouldn't be necessarily normal, but us attorneys attorneys, we have busy schedules.
I know,
Right? So,
so-
we have more
yeah.
than one. We have more.
Miss
We
Kelsey.
represent more than
Miss
one
Kelsey,
client. So
may I
if
speak?
we're in trial on
Let
another
her
case, we
speak.
can't be in two places at once.
No,
So
Miss
there's
Kelsey.
busy
Let her
times when an
speak.
attorney comes in as to cover.
Yes.
But there will always be an attorney. If you're assigned an attorney from my office, even if it's not your individual assigned attorney,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
they do have a conflict because they're in another court hearing.
Heck yeah.
There will be an attorney there to handle your hearing. You won't just
Yeah.
be left
So, Miss
without
Kelsey-
someone with you, okay?
Yeah,
so
so-
I
no,
gotta
wait,
let you
wait.
go.
No,
And
that was not
you
fair.
need to-
I need your last name,
you
please.
need to
Last name.
report
Fucking
the
hang up.
cancellation
Last name.
hearing.
May I get your last name, please, so I can email you.
What's that?
May I get your last name so I can email you, please, Kelsey.
So what I want you to do is I'm going to give you the email address for John Austin,
You're-
okay?
you're
'Cause
wonderful,
he's the
you're an
one who's
angel.
going to be with you for your warrant quash hearing, not me,
Okay.
okay? So
Yeah.
do you have a pen?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Are you ready?
Heck yeah. Anything for you, Miss.
Okay, so it's John, John,
Ah, these Johns. Okay.
dot Austin, Austin,
At Pierce County.
at piercecountywa.gov,
Okay.
okay?
So one quick question: how do I get all my emails to the county? So I wrote to the county a bunch of times. How can I get all those from the county itself? Like request those.
Why do you need them?
I think the easiest thing to do is to go into your own email and print them off.
No, like so for the county, if you ask questions, it's like they ask submit your question here online, and then they answer some of them, they don't answer. So it's not their email; it's through the Pierce County webpage itself. So sometimes they send me a receipt to it, but I don't have access to email anymore.
But it's a question to who? Like the clerk, you mean?
No, it's like to everybody, a lot to share. So I wrote like 150 emails and stuff. So I didn't get any documents, whatsoever from your department or from the prosecutor. So I had to do everything with the actual the county itself. So I mean, it just seems it's ridiculous what happened to me. So who do I file a complaint against to all this stuff, right? Because I'm gonna write
Well, I
everything.
think there's something that, if it's connected to your case, you'll want to talk to John Austin about, okay? Because he's your attorney, I'm not your attorney, okay? So,
Yes.
hey, but I really want you to get working on getting that warrant
Yeah.
cancellation hearing
Yeah.
scheduled, and then you can email John Austin and tell him the date that you have, and then you guys can talk about it before you go to court, okay? And why you missed court and
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of that, okay?
I apologize for my attitude, Kelsey. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for answering my phone. You were awesome. I am so sorry about that. So thank you. Not you. I apologize.
Okay.
Have a great
You
day.
take care,
You
okay?
too. Bye.
Bye.
You got fucking issues,
Jamie,
man.
Jamie, Jamie.
You got straight up fucking issues.
Jamie. It sucks that you're talking over me in the background, Jamie. It's hella funny, actually.
She didn't hear me.
Jamie, yeah, she did.
No, she didn't.
Jamie,
She did not hear me at all.
how you know that?
Because I can tell if somebody has heard me or not.
Okay, Jamie.
If she didn't like stop talking or anything, or like not like try to wait till I was done talking or anything at all, she didn't hear me. She didn't
Yeah.
know I was here.
Yeah, Jamie, that's fucking. Dude, hey, this is so fucking sick, Jamie. Here. Yeah. So, she kept repeating the same thing over and over again, right? So she like.
Yeah, because she's right. You have to get your warrant quashed. You have to get your warrant quashed.
Yeah, Jamie, but she avoided.
So,
she,
like, no,
she-
everybody doesn't
hey,
understand,
hey,
like, why you're not
hey,
doing that.
She avoided any fucking question I said.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
What question did she avoid? What? Which one? I
She-
think she gave you good advice.
She really talked to you. She was telling me about fucking him, dude. I couldn't tell her about him. So why?
About who?
I knew what Trey did. I called him. He fucking said he had some. He said he watched the video too. He only talked about the end of it, right? He only talked. Oh.
I see, like, here, because I'm not, like, I'm still confused. Like, I'm not sure. I wasn't around when he did this, when he had this phone call with this DAC.
No, you weren't.
So what happened?
So I called him, Jamie, and fucking he had an attitude with me immediately, right?
Like, how?
Like I was wasting his time. Shit. He has an attitude, Jamie, because this is my third attorney I've gone through, right? He's my third, right? That's why he has an attitude.
Because I keep telling you, like, you cannot make this case about what you're trying to make it about.
Jamie.
Like, I keep telling you, like, you have to win this case, like, a different way. You keep trying to make it about everything else, and the court and the lawyers aren't going to let you do that.
Jamie.
You have to fucking keep what's going on about your case.
Jamie.
Your case.
Yeah, Jamie.
You know, so, like, all they're interested in doing is winning this case or you taking a deal from the prosecutor. Okay? Because
I
that's
know.
where we're at right now.
No, we're not there, Jay.
Yeah, we are. That's where we've been at for months.
Dude.
Is we're waiting for you to fucking take the prosecutor's deal or fucking go to trial with it. That's where we are. And that's where we've been at.
Okay, it's good to know, Jay.
So, like,
I'm
you
confused.
keep trying to make this
I'm super confused.
case about something else. And they're not gonna let you do that. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, you have to, like, in order for you to get what you want, you have to file a civil lawsuit.
To get my paperwork?
Why do you need your paperwork? Why? What do you need your paperwork for about, like, like, what is that, how is that gonna help you with anything? Like, what?
To know what the charges are, to know what's said.
Like, you know what the charges are.
Jay.
You know what they are.
Jay.
Like, why are you so, why do you need these, like, the fucking emails you've already sent? She's right. Go look in your fucking emails.
No, Jamie, that's not how it works.
Go look in your sent email box.
Jamie, the county doesn't work that way, Jamie.
Why doesn't it work that
Because
way?
it's not emails, Jamie. It's a fucking writing to the county.
Yeah, you're writing to the county. I assume you have an email address.
Alright. That's what I thought was going to happen, Jamie, right?
Right?
Okay, no, it's not through email. I write it to them.
What are you talking about? And why do you need the, like, why do you need it? All you're gonna get back is just, like, the questions you asked, and it's not like they're gonna, like, you know, send you any new information.
No, Jamie. Because how many times I've asked for it, that's all.
Why do you need it is the question. Like, what, I don't understand what you need it for. Like, what do you need it for?
Jamie, because I fucking try.
It's James, Father's Rights and Resources, hashtag how I got custody. I want to tell you the number one thing that
I
I
don't
think attorneys
understand what
violate
you
all
need
the
it
I
for.
started
time
talking to you.
Nobody else
Yeah, I
is
started
here.
talking.
is RPC 1.4.
You're still
Should I check
wrong.
time? Okay.
You're not fucking listening. You're not understanding.
Jay.
Now, where I get this from is, if you go to the American Bar Association or you
Trying
just
to make
Google
this about something that it's
ABA
not about.
rules of professional conduct, you can look those up, and they're the model rules that allow states adopt or follow. And I'm looking at it right now. And some states, like Washington here, I just saw California's a bit ago,
He helped me out so much back in the day.
even the numbers correspond the same.
But he's not an attorney right here. He's an advocate, Jay. July 13, I didn't have money, but he gave me as much free time as he could. He charged like $60 an hour. He's super cool, super good. He gives you his own case paperwork. He's like, dude, this happened. Boom, I did this. I'll do that, right? So I'm trying to do something like that, but for civil law. I'm trying to hook up with him and also on the streets are too.
The content changes a little bit because each state bar association might add or change one thing or another. So, Rule 1.4 talks about communication. Rule 1.1, I'm looking at the American Bar Association. Your state may have something different. You can throw this at your attorney when you're dealing with them, or you can find rules of professional conduct, Texas or Mississippi or whatever state that you're in, and look at that specifically because your attorney is bound by that. Now, the rules of professional conduct are just some rules on a piece of paper that most lawyers ignore all the time. But the number one rule that I see attorneys violate all the time is this one, and I'll tell you why and how you should check your attorney on it. And this is how you hold your attorney accountable. I will note that Rule 1.1 is competence and 1.3 is diligence. A lot of times, attorneys are lazy or shiftless and don't do what they're supposed to do, so they might be violating the diligence rule. Half of them are totally incompetent idiots in family law. The other half are just lazy bums. And there might be 3 or 4 good ones out there in the country, who knows. So if we look at Rule 1.4, it basically says that an attorney is obligated to communicate with you and keep you informed about what's going on in your case. This should kind of go without saying and should be common sense. But attorneys violate it all the time. So light flashing off and on here. Sorry about that. I'll just turn that one off. That's annoying and distracting. Yeah, that's better. So 1.4 says there's a couple of subsections to it. Promptly inform a client of situations that are going on that they need the client's consent. And there's a lot of attorneys who will just sign off on an agreement or a mediation or go into a secret hearing in court.
She's got a grant right here, so I can sign use the things grant has you. I can sign you my forms for grant, and he just said, they fucking give me information, right? I was pissed.
And just sign off on stuff and not even consult with their client. So there's a violation right there. On the American Bar Association, subsection 1.4A2 says reasonably consult with the client about the means by which the client's objectives are to be accomplished. Here's the biggest one right here. Reasonably consult. And when you're analyzing or you're looking at the law yourself or the rules or something like this, look at every word and what it means and think about what it means. Because attorneys like, oh yeah, we're supposed to do that. They just flippantly gloss over it. They don't do what it actually says to do. And you should hold them to the fire. It says reasonably consult with the client about the means by which the attorney's objectives are to be accomplished. Nope, doesn't say that. It says by which the client's objectives are to be accomplished. The client. Now, it doesn't say they have to do everything the client asks, because the client might ask for something crazy and the lawyer can't do it or realistically can't. But they have to at least consult with you, and not just consult. Read every word. Reasonably consult. Not just, oh, you want to go for custody? Yeah.
She shut me down, Jimmy.
That's not reasonably consulting.
It doesn't make sense
Reasonably
why
means
you're
somebody
making
with,
everything so
what a
difficult.
reasonable person would do.
Like,
Okay, listen,
you're
let's talk
making,
about this.
you're
You
going
wanna go for
off
custody? Well,
track,
I've got
like,
custody.
about,
Well,
like,
attorneys usually say this.
you're going after
Yeah,
all the
taking
wrong
custody
fucking
for 50, so
people.
just-
I'm not going after anybody, Jimmy.
You're going after all the DAC.
The culture of the courtroom is dads never get custody because the attorneys never tried it. And the
We're
attorneys
there to help you.
change the
And I
culture of
told
the
you,
courtroom.
just because your DAC
They
isn't
can
there,
change what they
a
ask all
DAC
the
is
time.
there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What? Just because yours isn't there, they have a DAC there.
Dude, well, the whole thing 19th, Jimmy.
Where's what?
The whole 15th, 19th, that was what it's all about, right? So
What? No, it was about firing Grant, right?
December 19th, yeah. So December 19th,
Yeah.
it wasn't about firing Grant. You get done.
Wasn't it?
No, they said we're doing fucking, like, what did they say we're doing? Modification? So we're doing modification, or say we're doing a fucking loan, or not loan modification, we're doing a fucking Here's gonna be my court rules uploaded. It says relief from judgment or order. Clerical mistakes, right? So if I can get it. On vacation of judge, right, whatever. So Ainsley went to vacation too, he said. Right, so we have this shit here. So this is my Sharma file, right? So Sharma's can prove this right here proves fucking my bias, right? From DAC. Timothy Herbert came in today and stated that he would like to withdraw his guilty, and he would like to. The prosecutor. He went to the prosecutor today, and they sent him to talk with you. You will you please call him back and as soon as possible. He only has 4 days left to accomplish this, right? So it's 2015. You have fucking goddamn jail. You have fucking 30 days to do this, right? So I'm fucking in jail for hell for no reason. I wanted to arrest on judgment. So I said, to make concern, my name is Timothy James Herbert, date of birth, whatever, and I would like to revoke my plea of so-called guilt in regards to cause number, signed on the 25th day of November in this year of 2015, and of the amended crime of criminal trespassing from the insidious crime of burglary in the second degree. My reasons are of plentiful, but out of regard for your time as well as mine, I will leave my issues at bay for the moment until they are requested or demanded in my defense of this ludicrous allegation of this preponderous magnitude. I would be more than happy to take this gross disrepresentation of justice to the highest level of civil servant or of the court. The nature of this entire situation is nothing more than marvelous and nothing more. Thank you, Timothy Herbert. Alright, so I filed that, they didn't file that shit, right? So we started here. 8/17/2022. Thank you for, okay, 8/17, I wrote. I have recently sued multiple times due to old financial responsibilities. I came to the courthouse district probation office today to find out how I may repay my LFOs, and clerk informed me that her computer system was down and referenced me to the second floor. I have a significant past here at district court and was wondering if the service refused to me say it's because of who I am or if the system was really down. Thank you. That was August 17th. Mr. Herbert, thank you for submitting your customer satisfaction survey on 8/17.
Stop reading me this. Stop. Why are you doing this? God damn, Tim. Why are you doing this? Like, you said you want to be done with this, but you don't. You just constantly keep going over everything. Over and over and over and over and over again. Finish it. Work on your LFOs. Help me fucking find another place to live, dude.
Yeah, Jay, 100%.
Like, what the fuck is your problem?
Jay, that's what I'm saying, 100%. So you can...
Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I swear to fucking Christ. What the fuck, man? Like, fucking jeez, Tim. What the fuck's going on with you?
I had to do that for us. I don't know what is wrong with you. See what's wrong with me, Jay, said the other day.
What?
So,
What's going on?
I said, Jay, it's just, they're not doing their job. That's my satisfaction.
They're not doing their job. Okay.
Jay, so she was shut me down, she was listening, she kept telling me to fucking
She is doing her job. She's telling you, like, hey, man, you need to get your warrant
Jay,
dropped.
what is her job? Who
That's
is she?
the most
Jay,
important thing.
Jay, no, who is she?
I don't know. Apparently, she's John Austin's man, and I don't know, superior. I don't know.
She wouldn't say her last name, Jay. She would say her title.
She doesn't want to give it to you because, like,
She be held accountable.
you don't know because she wants you. She wants you to do what you're supposed to do, which is contact your DAC and quash your warrant.
Jay.
So, like,
Damn.
talking to her and like worrying about what she's doing isn't what you need to be worried about. You need to be working on quashing your fucking warrant and getting in touch with your DAC.
Jay.
That's what she said 5 times.
Jay.
So she's giving you the answer.
No, Jay.
It's just you don't like it, that answer.
No, Jay. That's not what I called her for, Jay. She keeps telling me things I didn't ask for, Jay.
What do you need?
Well, you kept telling me, Jay. So she said
What
something.
do you need?
So she's going to the Pierce County website, right? She kept saying to the Pierce County, I said, is there the rule book there, Jay?
What? Rule book for what?
County, right?
For what?
For the fucking, for anything, Jay. For any rules or anything at all to tell me what's going on. Right? Otherwise, there's like,
What do you mean? Tell you what's going on.
After we land her, Jay, so there's no fucking straightforward fucking information, right? There's like me a manual, right? There's like me a fucking simple, straightforward manual. Say, hey, this is what happens, right? So if you do this, this happens, this, that, right? She also said I don't have to have a court form, right? So I can just file whatever the fuck ever, you know, on a piece of paper. That's how I file. Nothing's allowed to be filed on a piece of paper, Jay. It has to be fucking has a court form. Alright. It has to be have a court form over, or it has to be something right here. Also, Jay.
No, shit. I mean, like, you keep thinking, like, this is what is your problem. You keep thinking everything has to be